Saint Bruno of Querfurt, also known as Brun and Boniface, is a sainted missionary bishop and martyr, who was beheaded near the border of Kievan Rus and Lithuania while trying to spread Christianity in Eastern Europe. He is also called the second apostle of the Prussians. Biography. Early life. Bruno was from a noble family of Querfurt. He is rumored to have been a relative of the Holy Roman Emperor Otto III. At the age of 6, he was sent to be educated in Magdeburg, seat of Adalbert of Magdeburg, the teacher and namesake of St. Adalbert. While still a youth, he was made a canon of the Cathedral of Magdeburg. The 15-year-old Otto III made Bruno a part of his royal court. While in Rome for Otto's imperial coronation, Bruno met St. Adalbert of Prague, the first apostle of the Prussians, killed a year later, which inspired Bruno to write a biography of St. Adalbert when he reached the recently Christianized and consolidated Kingdom of Hungary himself. Bruno spent much time at the monastery where Adalbert had become a monk and where Abbot John Canoparius may have written a life of St. Adalbert. Later, Bruno entered a monastery near Ravenna that Otto had founded, and underwent strict ascetic training under the guidance of St. Romuald. Missionary Life. Otto III hoped to open a monastery between the Elbe and the Oder to help convert the local population into Christianity. In 1003, Pope Sylvester II appointed Bruno, at the age of 33, to head a mission amongst the pagan peoples of Eastern Europe. Owing to a regional conflict between the Holy Roman Emperor Henry II and Duke Boleslaus I of Poland, he delayed the plans for the monastery, and so Bruno set out for Hungary. There he went to the places that St. Adalbert of Prague had attended. Bruno tried to get Artem, the Duke of Banat, who was under jurisdiction of Patriarchate of Constantinople, to get under jurisdiction of the Bishop of Rome, but this precipitated a large controversy leading to organized opposition from local monks. Bruno elected to gracefully exit the region after he first finished his book, the famous Life of St. Adalbert, a literary memorial of much worth, giving a history of the conversion of the Hungarians. After this diplomatic failure, Bruno went to Kiev, where Duke Vladimir I authorized him to make Christian converts among the Pechenegs, semi-nomadic Turkic peoples living between the Danube and the Don rivers. Bruno spent 5 months there and baptized some 30 adults. He helped to bring about a peace treaty between them and the ruler of Kiev. Before leaving for Poland, Bruno consecrated a bishop for the Pechenegs. While in Poland, he consecrated the first bishop of Sweden and is said to have sent emissaries to baptize a king of Sweden, whose mother had come from Poland. Bruno found out that his friend Benedict and 4 companions had been killed by robbers in 1003. Bruno took eyewitness accounts and wrote down a touching history of the so-called 5 martyred brothers' mission to Prussia and death. In the autumn or at the end of 1008, Bruno and 18 companions set out to found a mission among the Old Prussians. They succeeded in converting Netima, a king of Lithuanians, and then traveled to the east, heading very likely towards Jotvingia. Jotvingia was a Prussian region, then subordinate to Kievan Rus, that intersected the borders of what was then Prussia, Kievan Rus and the Duchy of Lithuania. St. Bruno was beheaded on February 14, 1009, whereas most of his companions were hanged the same day by Zebedin, brother of newly converted Netima. Duke Boleslaus the Brave brought the bodies to Poland. The Annals of Magdeburg, Themar of Mersburg's Chronicle, various works of Magdeburg bishops, the Annals of Quedlinburg, and many other written sources of 11th–15th centuries record this story. Soon after his death, Bruno and his companions were venerated as martyrs, and Bruno was soon after canonized. It was said that Braunsberg was named after St. Bruno.